Nobody closed down profitable businesses. Remember that. Nobody closed down
Mm,
profitable businesses.
Well,
mm.
that's
They
stupid.
sell
I
them.
just did it in
They don't
California.
ever
Like,
Let
close
him
you
them
gotta
cook.
down,
Let
my
him let
boy.
him talk,
California
Quinn.
though.
Let him
Dude, I
talk.
don't get what you be trying to sell.
All right. So he done talking. So let me talk about
You
it, right?
you hear that?
I don't know if he can hear me or not. I don't know if he can hear me through the device. It looked like he's trying to listen to me through YouTube. So I'm gonna go ahead and respond to what he just said, right? He's referring to my restaurant, right? And he's saying that
Dude, I don't get what you be trying to sell.
Turn that down.
I'm gonna mute him real quick and then I'm gonna respond to him. So what he's saying is as though he knows business. He's saying, why, if my business, my restaurant was profitable, that I would sell it? All right. So I'm gonna give you the same insight that I gave inside of the Patreon. This is a Patreon exclusive for everybody that don't understand business. We talking about the opportunity cost. And so when I talk about opportunity costs, the question then becomes, if a business is profitable, why do you sell it? I'm gonna break it down from a C student's perspective so everybody that has this question can really understand why I closed the business. All right. First of all, the business was opened, like I've always explained. I opened the business for my father. Me and my father built the restaurant together from scratch with the same architect that I'm using to build the houses. Okay? When my father died in 2017, we were in the middle of building a business. I never wanted to run the restaurant in the first place because it takes up too much of my time. If anybody has ever even been a restaurant manager or restaurant owner or tried to open up their own brick and mortar business, you know that it takes so much of your time in order for you to be able to run that business. I was still working in corporate America. I still had my web development company and I still was doing YouTube at the same time. And so I had to sacrifice a lot of that in order to be able to run that business because my father had died in 2017, but we still pushed through and we still opened it up. I spent $114,000 of my own money in order to open up the business. The business was profitable, but the business was not profitable enough for me to let all of this other stuff go that I was making way more money in. People was stealing, right? People was absolutely robbing me blind. It was very difficult for me to let these other things fall off the wayside that was way more profitable in order to run this marginally profitable business. And so when I got done running it up at the end of the first year of the lease, because I negotiated an elevated lease, a escalating lease. So what an escalating lease is that instead
Ooh.
of signing a 5-year lease, what you sign is a 1-year lease with the option to renew for 5 years, just so you can lock it in if everything is going awesome, versus still being locked in for 5 years and then being sued if you decide to get out of the lease early. So after the first year of me running the business was solidly profitable, but it wasn't profitable enough for me to endure through the headaches of people calling off, stealing me blind, and then I didn't make enough money in the business for me to justify not focusing on corporate America, not focusing on my web development business, and not focusing on YouTube. So if you're going to make sure that you look at the opportunity costs, I am going to let this thing go that is marginally profitable in order to excel in other things. So that's a business lesson for y'all. Just because something is profitable does not mean that it's worth your time. Let me say it again. Just because something is profitable does not mean that it is worth your time. It wasn't worth it for me to continue to be at the restaurant running it. I had a daughter that was growing. I had a wife that had to dedicate herself to go in when I wasn't available, and I didn't want that life for my family. Anybody that has ever run the restaurant business knows that it is very difficult for you to not to be there in order for it to be profitable, which is another reason why I won't open another brick and mortar store or a brick and mortar restaurant. And the only way that I'm gonna participate in it is if I can be a silent partner. And so I opened it for my father as a retirement gift. He died. It didn't make sense for me to keep it, and it cost me too much time in order for me to run it on a regular basis. So for everybody that think that they know business, you showing that you ignorant as fuck and you don't know what you're talking about. You can have a profitable anything and have an exit strategy if it doesn't make any more sense. Now, do y'all get it from a C student's perspective, or are you still gonna assume and let me say this. Motherfuckers that ain't never opened up nothing in their life. You ain't never put no money up in order to open up your own anything. I documented the process the entire time that I did it, showed y'all the receipts, gave you the blueprint, ran it successfully, showed you how long I was in there, also gave y'all the insight on how it is that you can open up your own business, and then also showed you the pros and cons that go along with it. And y'all motherfuckers got the nerve to even criticize me, and I actually built restaurants with my own bare hands. I actually know what it takes. I actually ran this shit from sun up to sundown. I ain't take no loans from nobody. I don't owe nobody shit. How can you sit here and criticize the very person that put up his own money? Listen, even if it wasn't profitable, you can't say that I didn't do it successfully. You can't say that I didn't open up the doors. You can't say that I ain't go through the permitting process. You can't say that I ain't built the whole system, the return air system. You can't say that I ain't actually do it. I had a real thing that was operating in real time with real employees, pouring money back into the community, and you motherfuckers got the nerve to say anything to me. I done did more shit in my sleep. I did more shit in my youth than y'all will ever do. You ain't even got a fucking business plan. And you got the nerve to say some shit about me like you done never seen my books. Nigga, y'all assuming you don't know shit. Y'all don't know shit. You ain't never built nothing. The only thing you ever sold was crack to your community. You sold poison. I gave people jobs. I went to the middle of the hood. I actually donate to my communities. I participate when it comes to homelessness. I actually am I'm in the city on the ground every day. Y'all motherfuckers ain't never built shit in your life, and you got the nerve to say something to me, trying to question the profitability of my businesses. I got the receipts. The fuck is you talking about? The nerve of you niggas to say something to me. I employed your daddy and your mama. Your crackhead daddy and your mama was asking me for their check early, nigga. Seriously. Niggas was asking me for their check early. I let niggas steal from me and still was trying to help them out just because I cared about the community. Man, let me tell you something. Matter of fact, let me call my homies. I had niggas that was working for me that I was mentoring, and one of the reasons that I kept the restaurant open as long as I did, because I let it open longer than a year lease, is because I had people working there that I cared for. I had young dudes that I was actually mentoring that worked for me that needed a job. Young dudes, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, they needed a job. I was giving people jobs in the hood, in the community. That's the only reason that I kept it open. I didn't need that shit. I was running it up my own. Let me make some phone calls real quick because you niggas don't understand exactly what it takes to pour in the shit. And I hate that shit because niggas will kill you and you the one that's the real pillar of the community giving niggas jobs and they got the nerve to tell you what you did with your business. Man, get the fuck out of my face. Hold on. Let's keep it real. Listen, we can really get it. Your call has been forwarded. This nigga got a Rita. Oh, never mind. Hold on.
Hello?
Yo, what up, big dog?
What's going on, Anton? You doing all right?
I'm doing well. So I'm on a live stream. Hey, let me first congratulate you with all your success that you had in life, right?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
And I don't want to say your name, but I just want to keep it anonymous and I just want to be real. When you
Okay.
was going through shit, right? And you needed a job and you needed a position, who hired you?
You did. You looked out for me.
I looked out for you, I hired you. Where did I hire you at?
You hired me at your business, at your restaurant.
I hired you at my business, at my restaurant. Did I always pay niggas on time?
Yeah. I always got my stuff on time, sometime even earlier than when it was supposed to be. So
Did I not mentor a bunch of young dudes? You, Pops, Clark, Gene, Gerald. Do some of these young niggas still not work for me today?
that's correct. Some of them still do work for you. You still mentor them.
And I still mentor these young guys. Whenever somebody needed a job, what did I do?
You always made it available for them, even if it wasn't necessarily a need for it. You still made sure they had something to do and money in their pocket.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
It's no problem.
Nigga, I got niggas that adore me. I played a father figure role and I would use the business when I couldn't even find nothing for these niggas to do because they said, I need some money in my pocket. I need a job. Young dudes, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. Young dudes, I would put them to work. Hey man, go grab an apron. Oh, hey man, you can come in early and come and clean the restaurant. I would overpay niggas. I would make sure people had a job, and I kept it open as an opportunity, as kind of sort of as a community center to keep niggas busy that would otherwise be in shit that they wasn't supposed to be, and they turned out to be great young men. These dudes is married. These dudes is now have great jobs. They have great communities, great people that they serve. They have children that they own, and they look up to me, and they still come back and they say, man, I thank you for saving my life, because if it wasn't for you overpaying me, taking care of me, showing me that it was an opportunity that it came along and that I didn't have to go out here and sell drugs or sell crack, but I could actually participate, and you gave me a job and you gave me some money and you put it in my pocket, and every time you seen me going left, you would be at the school and you would be talking to the principal and you would be getting me out of trouble and bailing me out of jail. I hate you niggas, man. I hate you niggas, because it's the very people that participate in the community and give niggas jobs and look out for niggas. And I can call plenty of dudes. Let me call another one. Cause see, y'all don't really understand what the fuck is going on. Y'all don't really understand. See, I got smoke for y'all. I got smoke for y'all for real. It's putting niggas to work, giving niggas money, making sure niggas got money in their pockets to take care of their family. You niggas got the nerve to say something negative to me. How dare you ugly niggas that ain't never did nothing for nobody? I hate you niggas, man. Yo, what up, Pops? It's Anton.
What's up, Anton?
Hey, I got a question. I'm on a live stream. Just a couple quick questions. Have you ever worked for me before?
Yeah, at the restaurant.
You worked for me at the restaurant? What? Hey, did I ever participate to make sure that I always looked out for the young dudes that ever was up under me?
Of course, yeah.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I don't have nothing to say to you niggas. I hate you niggas. Cause it be the very ones that's doing the most for the community that you niggas got the nerve to say something about. James, I'm about to pull you back up so you can finish giving your soliloquy and hold me accountable about what it is that I did with my businesses and with my restaurant that I put my money up for. Go ahead, you can talk. Hold on. Let me unmute you.
He's claiming a restaurant, bro. It wasn't successful though. It wasn't successful though. It
Okay.
wasn't successful. You
How do you
had to
know?
close the restaurant. You had to close it, my boy. You
Gotcha.
had to close it. You can't convince us nothing. Who you
Okay.
trying to convince anything when you wasn't successful at the business, not selling it? You didn't sell it, my boy. You didn't sell it. You
Okay.
closed it down. Remember that. I don't understand why you trying to convince niggas that, bro, you closed it. You didn't sell it. You closed it, my boy. Stop the cap. What are you trying to do all this capping? And then I gotta get to you about the other thing, the second caller. You got a lot of self-hate because every time you get up in the morning, dog, every time, bro, as educated you say you are, bro, you get up every morning and you talk about people in a lower class than you. That's like, dog, I don't get. That's pathetic. Pathetic, my nigga. Pathetic. You know that, and if you from the hood, bro, you not like us, bro. Trust me,
I
I
don't want
know
to be
you
like
not
you
like us,
ugly
bro.
motherfuckers.
Talking down upon us
I
every
hate
day,
you
bro. Come
niggas.
on, my boy.
I
That's a lot.
hate
That's
you
self hate,
evil, ugly
and I
niggas. I
could
don't
tell
want to
you
be
didn't get a
like
lot of
y'all.
pussy coming up. I could
I don't want
tell.
to
You
be
could
like
tell
y'all.
that about you. You could tell.
I don't want to be like you ugly niggas. What makes you think I want to be like you niggas from the hood? The goal was to get out of the hood. Nigga, I'm looking at you right now. You dusty as fuck, nigga. You don't
Oh
have
shit.
you don't have two nickels to rub together. I'm looking at you, family. How this nigga gonna tell me how I ran my business?
I hate niggas like
I
this.
hate him.
Who
I
say
understand what you
you
feel
don't
like,
get
Quentin.
pussy, nigga. We don't put pussy on a pedestal, nigga. Like who fucking cares if a nigga don't? What you talking about?
I love this shit. We gonna go in tonight. Everybody that got an issue, y'all gotta make sure that y'all mic can hear so we can go back and forth. I'm not gonna be doing all of this. I'm gonna let you talk. You can't hear me shit. Make sure your audio is straight when you call in. We gonna do it tonight.